me. Hey, Donna Drake, right here with Andy Peeke, and we are singing. How you doing?
I'm doing great, and I'm really excited to be here, Donna.
Good.
We've been talking about this, and now it's actually happening.
Yes, and I know later this afternoon you have a casting call.
Yeah.
So you're an actor. You do a ton of different things.
I do a lot of different things. Something that I'm working on right now that I'm very excited about is my new show on Little Things Live.
Yeah.
And it's called Papa Peke's Parenting.
Okay.
And it's about me and my kids, and like you, I'm a single parent, and the fun things that we do. And one of the big messages of Papa Peke's Parenting is to unplug and play.
Okay.
To get rid of the electronics, go out and do stuff, have an adventure, and be physically active and just play.
And did you discover Little Things, or did they discover you? Like, what happened first, the chicken or the egg?
Well, I would say Little Things and I are very similar to Donna Drake and I. One didn't discover the other.
It was mutual.
It was just meant to happen.
The universe collided.
The universe
stars
just
aligned.
collided, and it was just a beautiful cacophony explosion of greatness all happening together.
Well, we're joking around, but that is really how life happens for us.
Yeah.
It's like the law of serendipity, right?
Yeah.
Magical things happen all the time.
Yeah.
So now you've got your own segment, and what are some of the things that you've been enjoying on that?
Well, some of the things that we've done, especially the Dad on a Dime segment.
Okay.
I pitched the show to them and called it Dad on a Dime because I love doing things on the cheap with my kids. And it's a lot of fun for me, and it's a lot of fun for them, and the whole unplug and play aspect of it all is great. So some things that we've done are ice skating in Bryant Park.
Okay.
I went ice skating. I paid $20 for skate rentals. And as I'm doing that, I thought, I could probably buy skates for less than $20. So I started searching around thrift stores. I found 3 pairs of ice skates that fit me and both of my kids. They were $12 each.
Lovely.
Skating in Bryant Park is free if you have your own skates.
Aha.
So
you made the investment in the skates.
Yeah, I don't even know if you call it an investment, because if I rented them again, it would have cost more than new skates. So
right.
Yeah, we got the skates, and now every time we go skating there, it's free.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so that's great.
And so the reviews have been really good. People like the segments that you're doing.
Yeah, we get a lot of viewership. It's a lot of fun. Other things we did, I made a 3-dimensional Connect 4 game on the show 2 weeks ago, and then we told a viewer, shoot us your mailing address, and we're going to mail this out to one viewer. Of course, the viewer that sent us their address first was in Alaska, so it cost like $40 to ship it there. But that was a lot of fun. What
Next
else?
time they need to send a SAISY, self-addressed stamped envelope.
Yeah.
Remember from Zoom? You're much younger than I am.
I've never heard
But I will
SAISY
tell you,
before.
yeah, it's a self-addressed stamped envelope.
Yeah.
So you tell them, we're going to ship you this if you win the contest. However, you're going to have to pay for the postage.
Yeah.
And then they'll send you a box that has the postage on it with return postage or whatever. We'll figure it out.
I think they'd be better off just buying the materials and making it themselves. But bike riding's another thing. Rock climbing is what we did this past episode that we just shot on Saturday. Rock climbing on the cheap.
Okay.
So yeah, a lot of fun
And
stuff.
what is that? You glue your own rocks onto a piece of board? Or
Well,
no, it's
you
not
could
that
do
cheap?
that, but it would be rather challenging. Actually, there's a great climbing gym in North Jersey called High Exposure. And if you go after 8 p.m., the price goes from $25 to $10 each. So think about it like this, because one time my daughter got on me. She's like, Daddy, why do you always have to look for a coupon or a bargain or a good deal? I said, sweetie, if we went rock climbing right now, it would cost us $50. 2 kids, $25 each rock climbing. If we go after 8 p.m., it costs $20. I'm saving $30. With that $30 save, we can then go to dinner and a movie. And she goes, I like going to dinner and a movie. And she was like totally on board. Sometimes you got to break things down and really simplify things for kids. And once I did that with her, she was like, yeah, Dad on a Dime rocks.
Now, did you grow up in a frugal household? Your upbringing, did you have like everything you wanted, everything you needed? Was money just like no object for you guys at all?
No,
did you grow up like?
No, I grew up in a nice area, but I always say, I grew up in a place called Palos Verdes in the suburbs of Los Angeles, but I always say I grew up in the slums of Palos Verdes. We were kind of like the poorest family of like all the middle class people. And my parents always rode this roller coaster of, owning a house, and then finances would go bad, and they'd have to sell the house, and then finances would be good to own another house, and then things were still good. Buy a bigger house. Finances went bad. My parents have lived in 7 different houses within a 5-mile radius.
Wow.
Since we first moved to Los Angeles. So
it helped you learn to be quick on your feet, to be adjustable,
Yeah.
to be, easygoing,
And another big inspiration for me is my uncle. He's a retired attorney, very successful, but he just refuses to pay for things that he just doesn't seem as worthy to be paying for. Like he could afford rock climbing 24/7 and probably rent out the climbing gym if he wanted to.
But could he get it for free, right?
Uncle Tom's like, we're going at 8 p.m. when we can get in for, say, $15 per head. Why not?
It makes sense. It really does. So Dad on a Dime.
Yeah.
And those are some of the segments, and it's Papa
Peek's parenting.
I was going Papa poo poo.
I'll shoot you a graphic. Maybe you can do a little insert there. Yeah. Mecca like a high, mecca hiney ho.
Oh my gosh. For you also, because you are an actor, we talked a little bit in the green room. Do you have a project that you'd like to be working on?
A project that I'd like to be working
or a
on.
celeb that you'd like to co-star with?
Well, yeah,
independent film coming up.
I mean,
or
there's just so many great actors. Well, first of all, I'd love to work with Steven Spielberg. That would be amazing.
Okay.
And then actors that come to mind, Denzel Washington. I mean, he's just phenomenal in everything he does. So that would be great. And then I do a lot of hosting stuff also. And it actually says on my business card, Andy Peeke, future host of The Price is Right. I love game shows.
Excellent. And the price of this?
There we go. You know what? It all depends.
$15.99.
There we go.
There you go.
I left my wallet over there. Check's in the mail. I'll send you a Cersei. What's it called?
love Sazy.
Sazy.
Sazy. My brother, when he went to kindergarten, he cried. And he cried because he was going to miss The Price is Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the funniest day. We still tease him to this day. My brother Michael, The Price is Right. Good show.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
And you know what? I love old ladies. There's a lot of old ladies on that show. And people are like, why The Price is Right, Andy? I say, the old ladies are my favorite. You can just say any nice, cheesy thing to them, and they love it. They eat it up.
Yes,
so.
and they're well deserving of it, right? They glow. Have you ever noticed too? They have that angelic, almost like cherub-like sweetness about them.
Yeah.
Nothing better than that.
Yeah, and then if they're like awful and wretched, they can just say whatever they want, and it's just funny.
It is funny because it's truthful.
Yeah.
There you go. We need that. We need more old women.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we're getting them as time just goes on in the world.
Oh my gosh. Someday I'm hoping to be an old lady, a happy one at that.
I am too.
So you've got lots of stuff going on. How can people learn more about you? Where would they find you?
Oh, you can go to my website, andypeeke.com, or you can check me out on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. And you can watch Papa Peek's Parenting. Which camera's rolling right now?
You know what? I'm going to let you have your own. Go to that one.
And you can watch Papa Peek's Parenting on Little Things Facebook page every Saturday at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
And I'm going to go to my camera. And before you do that, well, you could wake up and have coffee with us. That's right, because you're doing it right now. 6:30 a.m. WLNY-TV CBS. There you go. All right, so we've been visiting with Andy Peeke. Thanks for watching Live It Up. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.